Hey everybody, welcome to Module 3. It's a little early in the morning. I'm trying to finish this up now because I'm going to be heading out pretty soon. Driving my son Sam down to basketball camp way down at St. Bonaventure. It's about 2 hours south of here. Oh, in fact, here he is. He's going to say hi.
Hello.
That was Sam. Anyway, once he goes to camp, I'm driving straight east to Boston. It's about another 7-hour drive, and I'll be there until Thursday morning. Visit family and friends, and hang out in the city a little bit. Maybe go to Fenway Park. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be fun. And I'll be working on grading your work while I'm there. Module 3 is about summarizing. So what we're doing is, just like I did with my my Boston trip, we're moving from a very close analysis of something straight, zoom out like NFL, to the big picture. Summarizing. When you read something, you should be able to summarize it in a single sentence. Doesn't matter how big it is. Think of Moby Dick. You've probably heard of it. You've probably never read it. But you probably know the story. In a single sentence, Moby Dick is about a sea captain driven mad who sees in a whale all the evil in the world and drags himself and his crew around the earth to destroy it, and winds up destroying himself and everybody else in the process. Is he a maniac? Sure, but at least he's got a good cause. So, summarizing. Say single sentence. Another thing to remember about summarizing is you can't summarize something until you've finished it. You can't summarize after reading one paragraph, especially if it's the first paragraph, because hopefully you know by now in an essay, the first paragraph is only there to get attention. It's usually not the argument yet. Think about math. 1 plus 1 equals 2, but 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals something completely different. You don't get caught. You have to do the whole thing. And then once you've summarized exactly the entire argument, then you discuss what specific examples the author has used to get to that sum. That's the order that you do it. In fact, in an essay, the best place for an overall summary of something that you've read or seen is in probably paragraph 2. And then the other paragraphs of your paper consist of the individual arguments that the author has used. That's a good outline for any paper when you're writing a summary. And you'll be doing this for the Module 3 textual analysis. A couple things about summarizing to remember from an emotional perspective. You'll be reading things in your classes, and you'll be hearing things from your professors and other people, other students that may upset you. They might upset you because they challenge your beliefs or you just think you're wrong. Bella, come here. Come here, hon. Say hi. You on the leash? Hold on. Here. Okay. You could get upset by something you read. It happens. It's probably happened to you already if this is not your first semester. This is Bella, by the way. I'm choking her. All right, go ahead. It will happen. Important thing to remember is you stay calm. Try not to get too upset by something that you read or hear that challenges you or that you think is wrong. If you certainly can't avoid reading these things if they're assigned to you. You can't just say, I'm not going to read it because I don't agree with it. I read things all the time that infuriate me, and I'm usually a pretty calm person. It's good practice. In fact, Aristotle said that the mark of an educated mind is to be able to entertain an idea without believing it. So you can hold it in your mind. In a sense, you can go around with it for a little while and hold it in your mind without marrying it. Okay? It's hard to keep your composure when this is happening, but you have to be able to do it for a couple of reasons. You have to give it back as a summary in your essay or in your homework. But also, if you find yourself getting upset by something you read, there's a reason for that. And if someone tells you you have green hair and you know it's not true, does it upset you? Probably not. You just think they're crazy, or they're just wrong. But if they say something that offends your personal beliefs or your politics or your religion, it can be very upsetting sometimes. And it's interesting to think about why that could be. And then sometimes when you get upset by something you read, it helps you re-examine your own beliefs and where they come from, and it can help you support those beliefs and make them even stronger. Sometimes you might change your beliefs a little bit. And another thing that I mentioned last time about there being no such thing as objective reality, I didn't really mean it that way, that there's no such thing as reality. If there wasn't, where would all this behind me come from? Right? It came from somewhere. So there is something out there that we call reality. But no single person has it all or has a handle on it. Don't read for objective reality coming from your author because she or he doesn't have a grasp of it. It's just one little piece. It's like the old story of the three blind guys looking at the elephant, trying to describe an elephant. One guy's in the front, one guy's in the middle, one guy's in the back, and you can imagine they all had a completely different idea of what an elephant was. Put it all together and you get close. You get close, but not the entire thing. All right, so please don't assume that I mean that there's no such thing as reality and that everybody can just do whatever they want and there's no such thing as objective morality or anything. That's not what I meant. I'm just trying to get you to realize that everything you read is written by a person. Okay? And that person has perspectives and biases. And you need to get to the bottom of what those are. Yeah, it's critical thinking, and critical thinking, of course, also implies getting to the bottom of where your own beliefs come from and backing them up and supporting them. This is what's going to be expected of you as you go through your college years. Okay, so actually, now that I think about it, this whole video was set up like an essay. At the beginning, I got your attention. Then I started talking about what a summary was. Only after I got your attention, hopefully. And then at the end, I didn't reiterate what a summary was, but I tried to give you a little bit of an emotional appeal and talk about some bigger pictures. And now we'll talk about moving forward. Okay? Moving forward in summary module 3, I'll give you another video, go over the texts and the textual analysis. This one's pretty short. Okay, maybe give you a chance to catch your breath a little bit. Module 3 is a few weeks long. It'll give me a chance to send back the first draft of your paper and give you a chance to work on that if it really needs a lot of work. Sometimes they don't need much work at all. Okay, so like I said, this one, not too much going on this one. Also, discussion boards. You have to do it. This is a third of the grade. Okay? Post a comment on a discussion board and respond to what other people are saying. Okay? This is a big deal, and a lot of people are missing it. So beware, and don't forget that part of the course. You don't want to end up with a B if your writing is excellent because you haven't done the discussions. And again, the blog is not graded, but it's fun. By the way, keep your eyes on the blog over the next few days. I'm going to be posting photos and videos of my my Boston excursion. All right, talk to you later.